We partner with our neighbors to chase grants, take a look at some local renovations, and have some information to share about floodplains. Let's review what's going on in Richland County. Richland County joined Lexington County, the City of Columbia, and other partners to present a united front this week in seeking a $336 million grant from the state to reduce traffic congestion, increase pedestrian safety, and provide alternative modes of transportation in the Midlands. The three governments and the Columbia Metropolitan Airport form the United Midlands Coalition. In partnership with the Central Midlands Council of Governments and the University of South Carolina, the group submitted an application to the South Carolina Transportation Infrastructure Bank.
Richland County may apply by themselves, Lexington may apply, the City of Columbia may apply, and we may compete against each other in the region for these funding. What we have decided to do is do a partnership on all three, the City of Columbia, Lexington, Richland County, including support from the airport, University of South Carolina, and Central Midlands Council of Government. All of us got together to a resolution to do a partnership, so we apply together. Makes it better in strength and show unity for the region in the Midlands. For example, the upstate, they may partnership and apply for grants. The low country partnership and apply for grants, and they're usually more successful. We've been united doing something similar shows unity and that we're working for the region, and in that way it strengthens our application to be more successful.
The Richland County Recreation Commission recently cut the ribbon on a new swimming pool in Eastover, the opening of which marks the final addition to the recreation facility in that area. The facility sports spaces for football, tennis, basketball, baseball, and more, but now offers something a little cooler.
2008 was the bond issuance. This is in the third phase of that bond issuance. This is an amenity that we really needed in the Lower Richland area, especially for kids getting access to swimming. We got two major rivers in the area. People do recreation around those waterways. And we find out that a lot of kids, a lot of adults too, that do not know how to swim. So this is a great opportunity for this community. It's a great impact to this community. And it's also an economic development opportunity. If you look at the lower parts of Sumter, the lower parts of Lower Richland, it's going to draw people who normally would not come to Eastover.
Work has begun at the Decker Center. While not obvious from the outside, a lot of work is happening inside the former Decker Mall. Richland County is renovating the building to house the central court and other offices. A mock courtroom with furnishings made of unfinished plywood was set up to allow court staff the opportunity to give feedback about the plans to designers and architects. In addition to the central court, the building also will house a new Richland County Sheriff's Department regional headquarters, some county administrative offices, and a community room. The Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center received national accreditation by the American Correctional Association following a review of its jail operations for 2013. The ACA's Commission on Accreditation for Corrections evaluated the detention center in several areas. The jail met 100% of the 69 mandatory standards required by the ACA and 96.3% of the 300 non-mandatory standards. ACA standards are the national benchmark for effective operation of correctional systems throughout the United States and are necessary to ensure the correctional facilities are operated professionally. When the Hopkins family practice opened this spring, it was the answer to a need expressed by area residents years ago. The medical facility was built with nearly $800,000 in federal funds administered by Richland County's Community Development Department to serve low-income and uninsured residents. Prior to the center opening its doors, many Lower Richland residents traveled to Columbia to meet their healthcare needs. Located at 9023 Garners Ferry Road, Hopkins Family Practice is operated by the Eau Claire Cooperative Health Centers and treats both adults and children. Call 803-978-1848 to schedule an appointment, and no insurance is required. The summer celebration of water will be held at Riverfront Park in Columbia from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd. Bring your family and invite friends to this free and fun educational end-of-summer celebration on the Columbia Canal, where you can enjoy tubing, kayaking, water sports, and water slides. Volunteers are needed too. If you're interested, please call 803-576-2491 or email williamsc3@rcgov.us. Richland County was among 3 recognized in efforts to preserve the Woodrow Wilson family home. The county, which owns the historic house on Hampton Street, provided nearly $3 million in funding to restore the building. After years of renovations, the house opened to the public in February. Governor Nikki Haley presented Richland County, Historic Columbia, and John Milner Associates with the 2014 Historic Preservation Honor Award during the 2014 Historic Preservation Awards ceremony. The Woodrow Wilson family home is South Carolina's only presidential site. The Wilson family lived in the house at 1705 Hampton Street from 1871 to 1874, when the future president was still a teenager. Richland County wants owners of property located near flooding source, including rivers, streams, creeks, ditches, ponds, and drainage areas, to take caution and preventative measures. Here are a few tips to protect your family and your property in case of flooding. Turn off gas and electricity during flooding events. Do not walk through flowing water. Elevate structures above flood levels. Get flood insurance. Flooding is not covered by standard homeowner insurance. For more information on floodplains and how to protect your property, call 803-576-2150. That's it for this edition of the Richland Review. If you have any questions about this information in this video, please email us at pio@rcgov.us.